Well, hello and a very pleasant welcome to Senior Night 2026 for basketball here at Bill McNeese Gymnasium on the campus of the Shenango High School. As those folks setting up, and we'll be giving you all the stuff as we move along. Make sure you share our broadcast. Take a little pressure off of yours truly as we try and get it out to all, and we'll be working on that right now. 2 seniors on the boys basketball team. And that is Brody Budai and Mr. Reader. And we're going to share that right now. And there you go with that. Special as they get the senior festivities underway. After the boys' JV game went in though. We'll just pick up the festivities right here.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Senior Night 2026. To begin this evening, we would like to recognize 3 senior players from Riverside High School playing in one of their final games for the 25-26 season. First senior, he wears number 24, Rowan Young. Our next senior, number 3, Evan Skinner. And the third senior wears number 12, McCartney Glassfire. How about a nice round of applause for this Riverside senior player? We wish them the best of luck tonight and in their futures. Now I'm going to turn this over to Adriana Campbell.
Now we recognize and honor the dedication and hard work of our Shenango Wildcat senior athletes. These young women and men have given countless hours to their sport and have represented our school with pride. We can only hope they have created memories at Shenango that will last a lifetime. Please join us in showing your appreciation as we recognize our seniors and their families for their commitment to Shenango High School. First, we have Brianna Aluja, escorted by her parents, Jeannie and Brian Aluja. Brianna is a 3-year member of the varsity team and plans to attend Geneva College after graduation. Bree would like to thank her parents and coaches for everything they have done. Good luck, Bree. Next up is Cooper Buckle, escorted by her parents Jessica and Jason Buckle. Cooper is a 2-year member of Shenango Cheer and plans to attend Clarion University to earn a master's degree in speech pathology. She would like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for their endless encouragement and support. Next, we have Roxanne Frampton, escorted by her parents, Heather Hutchins and Matt Frampton. Roxanne has been a cheerleader for 8 years and is the co-captain of the varsity cheerleaders. She plans to attend cosmetology school while also working towards a business degree. Roxanne would like to thank her mom, dad, and stepdad, and also her family, friends, teammates, and boyfriend for all of their support. Our next senior cheerleader is Bella George, escorted by her father, Ben George. Bella is a 6-year participant of Shenango Cheer and plans to major in business management at BC3 while earning her real estate license and becoming a realtor. She would like to thank her teammates, friends, and family for always supporting and encouraging her. She also gives a special thanks to her coach, Miss Tovides and Miss Guy, for all of their advice and kindness throughout the years. Next is senior Gabrielle Moore, escorted by her mother, Nicole Moore. Gabby has been cheering for 7 years and plans to attend a 4-year college to major in early childhood and special education. She would like to thank her family and friends for their support. Next, we have Grace Pegley, senior co-captain of Shenango Cheer, escorted by her parents, Betty and Anthony Pegley. Grace has been a Shenango cheerleader for 6 years and has participated in competition cheer for 15 years. Grace plans to attend a 4-year university and major in molecular biology on a pre-medicine track, with a goal to attend a medical school and become an oncologist. She would like to thank her family and those close to her for always showing up for her and being her biggest fans, and says, "I would not be where I am today as a cheerleader and a person without their encouragement and constant support for everything I do. I am eternally grateful for all they do for me as I close this chapter of my life and move on to the future." Our next senior cheerleader is Katie Ryan, escorted by her parents Michelle and Richie Ryan. She has been a Shenango cheerleader for 7 years and also participates in competition cheer at NCT. Katie will attend Penn State University in the fall and plans to major in kinesiology and earn a master's degree in occupational therapy. She would like to thank her friends and family for always encouraging and supporting her throughout the years. Next, we have Candy Soper, escorted by her parents Ashley and David Soper. Candy has been a member of Shenango cheerleading for 6 years. She plans to attend Fulton College to major in computational biology and minor in history, religious studies, and chemistry. Candace would like to thank her. She would also like to thank Betty, Cassidy, and her teammates for the best year of cheerleading that she could ever ask for. Next, we have Brookie Budai, senior member of the Shenango Wildcat basketball team. Brookie was escorted by his parents Vanessa and John Budai. Brookie has been playing basketball for 9 years. After graduation, he plans to attend college to major in finance. He would like to thank his parents and grandparents for the endless love and support, saying, "You've sacrificed so much, always showing up and believing in me, and I wouldn't be here without you. I'm so grateful for everything you've done, and I hope I've made you proud." Our final senior of the evening senior is basketball player Cody Rubin. Cody is estimated by his parents Peggy and Shane Rubin. He plans to attend YSU to major in electrical engineering. Cody would like to thank his mom and dad for always doing their best to raise him to be who he is and providing so much support, so much love and support throughout his life. Shenango Wildcat Seniors, we thank you and wish you the best of luck in everything that lies ahead. Remember, no matter what life takes you next, you will always be a part of the Wildcat family. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one more round of applause for our seniors and their families.
Okay, folks, that's senior night, and we will be starting in 20 minutes. So, welcome to high school basketball on NCTV45.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Nick's Auto Body, from a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's Auto Body is your place to go for great service and quality work. In business since 1960, it's Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner, call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit
Sponsorship for this program provided by the Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, with 2 locations, 9th Street, Newcastle, and 3000.
Heito's Restaurant in West Pittsburgh. Not only great friendly atmosphere, but tremendously great food. A wide variety. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and supper. You'll find what you like at Heito's. And they have banquet facilities also. For your next event, make it Heito's in West Pittsburgh. Rapone Insurance Services. Life, Health, Medicare. Michael J. Rapone. Call 724-730-4143.
Los Amigos! Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
It's Frank's Card World. Come on inside and see our great selection of cards. But it's more than cards. It's a driving range. It's a game room set for parties of all kinds. Just come in and check our special prices. It's Frank's Card World.
The Golden Pickle Sports Bar is one of my absolute favorites. Yes, they have great drinks that will serve everybody. And the wings, out of this world. Great flavors too. Don't forget the Cuban and my personal all-time favorite, the spicy pepperoni flatbread. Yes, it's the Golden Pickle, located inside Shenango Commons. Make sure you stop by.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Kelly's Side Door Tavern has a rich history as a gathering place where friends meet and new friendships are made. Just look inside. You'll find great sandwiches, super entrees, wings, salad, appetizers, and of course, Rubens. Many surprises await you at Kelly's. Kelly's, where the kitchen is open for your convenience. Kelly's Side Door Tavern. Give it a try today. The Meat Guys on State Street in Newcastle, whether it's lamb, beef, steaks, or the favorite burgers, sausage, or kielbasa. They have it all at the Meat Guys and so much more. Check out the Meat Guys the next time you shop.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com.
Well, hello, friends. We're going to be getting underway. It will be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shenango High School and Bill East Gymnasium, who happens to be in the building tonight, for this evening's contest between the Riverside Panthers and our Shenango Wildcats. Everyone, please stand, and gentlemen, remove your hats to the playing of the national anthem. Now the starting lineups. First for the Riverside Panthers. At guard, number 21, a junior, Matt Santilla. At forward, number 34, a junior, Cole Becker. At guard, number 3, a senior, Evan Skinner. At guard, number 24, a senior, Logan Young. And at guard, number 12, a senior, McCartney Glassline. The Panthers are coached by John Rowe and assisted by Zach Bowl, Dr. Brad Brown, and Matt Silvich. And this is by Eric Thompson, Brad Wilson,
here at Shenango High School.
Tonight's officials, Mario Seneca, Matthew Stebbins, and Ron Jackson.
In attendance. Cats will take a defensive tip position. And ball controlled by Riverside. 2-3 extended for the Cats. Ball goes down on the baseline. On the way up 5 Definitely got him with a foul, no doubt about it. And you're looking at a much taller, much taller Riverside team. First shot is good. Second shot, good. Cats will come down. Peggy Russo takes it from Williams. Now back to Williams. They try to go to Brudai, and Cody ain't able to control it. Gets it over to Reamer. Reamer gets it to Nick. Nick back to Reamer. Reamer with the three. Up 3-2. And on the break, Kagan Russo drives the center, passes it over to Nick. Nick back to Reamer, and Reamer just hits the front of the rim. They'll set. Ball goes to Brody, over to Nick. Nick fouled on the baseline. They said he stepped on the baseline. It'll go the other way. 3-2 Cats. 1-4 offense for Riverside as they try to bring the big guys down against the 2-3. Ball passed out to the wing. Jump shot from the wing doesn't get there. Riverside able to come down with the rebound. Second shot, and Williams goes up high for it, but loses the handle and by Riverside. And that's 2-4-3. Williams goes to Brody. Brody in the corner to take it. Taken drives the baseline and is fouled. Ball will be out of bounds to the Cats. 6-11 in the first period. Very big across the baseline. Hagan pops out on that left side. Looked like he could get a shot. Goes over to Reamer. And back to Budai. Hagan popping out on the left wing. Shot is good. Russo buries it. 6-4 Cats at 5:47. Cats give up the layup on the and Williams brings it down quick. Gets it back out to Reamer. Over to Budai. Budai just not able to hit that one as they go down quickly. Cut off to the basket by Budai. Nick having a big job inside with all the tall folks around. And charge called on Riverside. We're tied at 6 at the 5:05 mark. Cats overload the left side, then bringing up the 1-4 offense. Kagan goes cross court, able to drive down and take the jumper. He was hit, but no foul called. Into the post. Nick rides him to the baseline, but shot goes in and foul's called. Reamer out. In comes Rams. Reamer hitting the opening 3 for the Cats. Shot in.
Number 5.
Pass inside, and that will be Shenango ball. Caleb McConnell in, as he works inside, gets it back and bounce pass stolen. Cats have to watch the turnovers. That was evident last night. Even against Western Beaver. Spin move to the hoop is good. 11-6. Back out to Williams. Williams goes to Rance. Rance over to Budai. Budai to Caleb. Caleb looks, takes it into the corner to Budai. Budai, three-point shot, doesn't get there. Here come the Panthers. Across the timeline. Cross-court pass into the corner. Hits the front of the rim. Bounces right to Riverside. 13-6. Cats in need of a score. Tegan crosses the court. Long legs. Tegan with the three. Front of the rim. That will be right ball. As goes off of Riverside. Tegan will take it out. Ball comes into Caleb. Over to Rance. Over to Caleb again. And I was over to Tegan, actually. Riverside across the timeline quickly. Budai supplies the pressure on that left side. Pass inside. Guy gets 3, 4, 5. And timeout. We'll take this timeout. 15-6.
Newcastle for your favorite Italian and American antipasti and entrees. You'll enjoy the beer and wine menu as well. For Pizzeria Bar and Grill, 2409 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. For bargrill.com, 724-658-3380.
Pizza Man's Pizza for, yes, you got great sandwiches, and I can't tell you how spectacular those are. Entrees that will tantalize your appetite, and of course pizza. All in downtown Newcastle in a spacious dining room that will light it up.
A special thanks to the YMCA for carrying.
And we'll get back to that. Cats with the ball, trail by 9. Go over to Rance. Rance looks to hit Budai on the baseline. Caleb foul extended. Back to Jackson. Jackson 15-9. 6-point lead for Riverside. Shenango with Caleb, who is good. Rance with the steal. Gets it back to Tegan. Tegan with the 3-point shot. It goes long. And on the break is Riverside. They scored it 17-11. Cats trail by 6. Gets it out to Caleb. Caleb goes over. Cats trail 17-14. Defense hits it. Caleb back to Williams. Layup. No good. And Tegan missed the tip. And it goes back to Riverside. Cats had an excellent chance to cut it to 1. 3-point shot doesn't get there. Jackson Weber with the rebound. Foul on Riverside. Minute 12. Ball goes over to the Cats. They can tie it here with a 3, or at least pull within 1. 72 seconds. A minute 12. Ball comes across the timeline. Over to Williams. Jackson from the corner. Ball stuck. And it will be They must have changed that rule. Usually it goes over the other side. Arrow points to Shenango. 3-point shot by Tegan. Couldn't get his feet planted. He was coming on a rough angle. 53.8 seconds. Pressure supplied by the Cats. We'll go back to the front screen as Williams keeping everybody at bay. Almost a turnover there as the ball gets away from him. Pass inside. It goes out of bounds. That'll go out to Shenango. 35 seconds. Cats with the chance to tie. Ball goes into Rance. Hagan sits up on the right side. Williams crosses the timeline over to Rance. Back to Williams. Into the post. Hits Jackson. Jackson Webster decides not to pull the trigger. He had a wide open look. They turn the ball over to Riverside. Shenango has done that repeatedly during the season. Trapped in the corner, base hits a 3. That's a 6-point conversion. As the 3 that Riverside got, the 3 that Shenango did not. We'll be right back.
Don't forget about
Funding for this program.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
For Pizzeria Bar and Grill Newcastle for your favorite Italian and American antipasti and entrees. You'll enjoy the beer and wine menu as well. For Pizzeria Bar and Grill, 2409 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. For bargrill.com, 724-658-3380.
Expand your mind and refresh your soul. Local entrepreneurs Andrea Philippi and Mike Gala Macklin were guided to one another not by coincidence, by a deeper purpose. Enjoy sound therapy, Reiki, meditation, yoga, along with arts, a bookstore, and also gems as far as jewelry, crystals, and other spiritual type things. It is the Soulful Butterfly, 2410 Wilmington Road. Turco's for that rich, great taste everybody loves.
And we are back. Talk about Turco's later. Cats down 6. They're forced to play defense. Inside backdoor cut. Gets the layup for Riverside. Now 8. Pass into the corner to Nick. Back out to Brody. Brody comes across the key, gets it over to Rance. 1-3-1 being administered by Riverside. Back over to Rance into the corner. Quick release by Kagan. It's down to a 5-point game. When the Cats get this stop, they must execute on offense. Not pass up the open look as they have in the past. Playing defense underneath Brody and Nick. Double team the guys. Brody leads and layup happens. 6:50, 24-17, 7-point lead. Rance gets it into the post. Back over. Kagan pulls the trigger. Caleb goes up high and foul called underneath. Caleb went up high to get the rebound. Not much taller Riverside team. It was like he was jumping in the redwoods in California's national forest. I mean, great job as he makes the shot. Cats down 6. 6:35 to go in the second period. Brody and Nick on the inside. for Shenango.
Into the Riverside line, number 4, Hayden Davis.
To Riverside. 24-18. Cats trail by 6. They pick up man-to-man. They slide off Nick, providing the pressure. Caleb pops out to the wing. Now goes back into the corner. Nick there with the defense. But Riverside gets the 3 as he had a hand right in his face. Ball knocked out of bounds by Riverside. It will be Shenango's ball out. Nick sets up in the corner. Kagan does the inbounding chores, and Caleb takes it back to the wing. Caleb on the drive gets it. Cats trail by 7. Ball goes left side. Caleb down on defense. Pass back out. 3-point shot. Back of the rim, no good. Traced down by Nick. Nick comes down, gets it back out to Rance. Rance goes to Caleb. Caleb on the drive, gets it back to Rance. Rance. Time for another stop as ball crosses the timeline. Foul called on Rance. Emmerich came across to steal the ball, caught his arms as he did it. 5-16, 27-23. Ball in the Riverside. Ball goes out to the wing, bounces up high. Kagan able to get the steal and foul called. He saw Kagan, and Kagan was streaking down the right sideline, but the foul on the pass, and not to worry, it goes to the Cats. Kagan sits up on the right side. Riverside now knows Kagan can make those shots, so they're out there. And they're popping out on Caleb as the Cats really hit the 3-point shots. Riverside knocks it away. Ball to go into Rance. That was an adventure in taking it out. Kagan will set it up. Over to Rance. Rance on the drive. Short jumper. Cats cut it to 2. And we'll be right back.
Timeout Riverside. That's a 30 seconds timeout.
Vado a cercare il mare, visto che tu non ti fai trovare. Preferisco gli shot e gli screenshot, urlare come Monkey in una notte di Van Gogh. Con gli amici senza far finta di niente, ma nascosto fammi fantasia di M.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet service.
And to Riverside. Williams playing defense. Now goes over to Kagan and back out. Riverside trying to post up the big guy. Cats trail by 2. 3-point shot doesn't get there. Caleb with the rebound. Caleb takes it down court over to Williams. Williams with the drive, draws the foul. And he'll go to the line, should shoot 2, 4:01. So if Williams can make these 2, we'll tie the score. And first one's good. Cats down 1. In comes Jackson for Nick. So you got Rance taken, Jackson, Webster, Caleb, and Williams. Second shot, back of the rim, no good. As Cats continue to knock on the door. Stolen by Shenango. Way up his and intentional foul play. And the ball.
Intentional foul.
So Cats come back to the sidelines. Williams will shoot too. And that a good call. Shot in, score 29-27. Cats up by 2. Second shot is good. Cats up by 3. Shenango will have the ball out with 3:45. Cats can put this at a 5-point lead. And ball just thrown. I don't understand. Nobody cut down the center of the key. Pass into the corner, off the rim, and Rance hustles it down. It'll be Shenango's ball. Man-to-man by the Panthers and reaching around Rance and foul draw. Rance going to the line, 30-27. Shot up, it's good. That's up by 4. Excuse me there, as this is 3 games, 3 days. Up and second shot gets in there. Cats up by 5. Williams with the defense. They come across half court. Williams gives up the baseline and 32-29. Caleb thinks about it. Jackson back to Williams. Williams to Tagan. Tagan wheels, deals. Gets fouled as he gets hit in the face. No call. Foul called on the drive. Rance will go to the line. Tagan kind of being like a Timex watch. He's taking a licking and keeps on ticking. As that time he was coming across the top of the key, got fouled. Shot is good. Cats up by 4. Hit him on the bridge of the nose, to be exact. Shot around the rim, no good. And Cats lead by 4. Looking to penetrate and get the big guys as they pop out. Short jumper around the rim, no good. And the foul was called on Caleb. The ball bounced back. That was a tough break for Caleb. Shot inside, Rance gets the rebound. Cats on the break to Nick. Nick gets it back. Taken back to Nick and over to Caleb. Caleb on the drive. Good. Caleb McCall getting the shot on the drive. They give 35-29. Cats go up 6, and Caleb going to the line for 1. 2:19 And that shot goes in. Cats go back to play defense. 3 across the back line for Shenango. As they're playing 2-3, a ball goes into the corner, shot from the corner. Ball going out to the pin. Go 2-3 inside. Layup good by Riverside. Rance drives to the hoop. He's fouled. That'll be 2 shots. Cats lead by 5, and they keep pushing the story inside as they are driving wholeheartedly on Riverside, getting Riverside in some foul trouble. Shot up front of the rim, no good. Williams comes checking in for Webster. So Williams taken, Caleb, Nick, and Rance. Rance shoots, goes around and gets in. Press by the Cats, and then they drop back. Ball goes over the left side. Now back out front. They 2-3 him as they tried to cut that big guy across the baseline, but Caleb said no. And Caleb he forced the walk as he came across, and there was no way for the guy to Riverside to go. And he ended up taking too many steps. 6-point lead for Shenango. It goes over to back to Brody. Back to Rance. Rance takes it back to Brody. They're looking for Kagan in the corner. And Caleb takes it from the top of the key. Doesn't get there. They look for Kagan on the right wing, but he was well covered. Ball just goes through there, and just goes through. Forcing the drive and coming up was Kagan on defense. 37-33, 33 seconds left. Ball to Kagan, back to Caleb. Cats should set up for 1-3-1 being used by Riverside. They're well aware of these 3-point shots right now. 15 seconds. Kagan comes back out. It goes into the corner. Kagan going around through the wing, and they were set up to try and stop that Riverside. There's 4.3 seconds left on the clock. Brody setting up underneath. Rance with the drive, gets it to Caleb. Caleb. Let's go. We'll be right back.
Call 724-656-1553.
Town and Country, where there's always a party, more. It's a party and you're invited. Come to Town and Country.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923 with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
Come dine with us, come dine today. Come to Gallows Italian villa today.
Gem building contractors and developers are on the move for you. Yes, Gem builds communities, whether it's health, corporate offices, athletic facilities. Gem can design things to your specifications. No job too big or small for Gem. Yes, Gem builds communities. Give them a call today. For all your building needs, it's Gem Building Contractors Developers Incorporated.
Sims Cafe for simply the best breakfast. No matter if you take a sandwich or whatever you might have, Sims Cafe, simply the best for lunch. Whether it's a pepperoni roll or a hoagie, Sims Cafe, cake pops, and so much more. It's Sims Cafe.
Okay, folks, we are back at you as we get everything set. Cats with the ball and the 6-point lead. Brody gets it out to Caleb. Caleb over to Nick. Nick back to Caleb. Over to Rance. Roaming the baseline on the weak side. Emmerich hits the layup. 41-33. Cats go up by 8. Pressure on the outside as they break the big guy down to the post. Kicks it back out for the 3. Caleb gathers the rebound. Rance gets it over to Nick and through Budai over to Tagan. Tagan gets Caleb underneath Brody with the 3-point play. Got an open look. And ball going to be returned to Shenango. Ball into Rance. Rance goes to Caleb. Caleb over to Budai. Back to Rance. Caleb underneath. Shovels it back to Budai. Back to Rance. Budai supplies the pick. Rance with the 3-point jump shot doesn't hit it. Cats go back on defense. Cut off the baseline and pass back out to the wing. Riverside can't handle it. It goes over to Shenango. 6-14. Cats lead by 8. As I look at the setup, Brody in the post, Taken on the right side, Nick on the left. Jump shot. And up by 11 go the Cats. We'll be right back.
Great breakfast.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line. Mary's Restaurant. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Ball in to Riverside, trailing by 11. Ball kicks into the post, shot. Nick supplying the defense. And shot underneath. Tagan gets it back to Brody. Brody drives, passes it to Nick. Caleb looking in the post. Rance on the drive. Ball up in the air. Pat's forced to play defense. Rance down quickly and comes up with the ball. Rance over to Caleb. Caleb penetrates down low, kicks it back, and chases it down, gets it to Emmerich. Emmerich over to Brody. Brody over to Nick. Nick shuffles the 3-point up. Caleb with the rebound. Timeout called. We'll take this time out. Cats up by 11.
Second timeout. Shenango.
It's great anytime. Try their breakfast smothered hoagies. All. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Grants will take it out. Puts it over to Tagan. The land of the Giants there. Ball goes in. Shenango gets them. Finally, they cross the timeline. Riverside penetrates down low. Foul called on Rams.
McCartney pass time.
2 shots.
2-2.
9-point lead. Shooting 2 Riverside. First shot out of the net. Second shot is good. Ball down, save, and that's going to go out to Riverside as the Cats just couldn't handle it. Williams in with Jackson. Rance keeps him out. Pass over. Jackson in the post. Layup. Lead cut to 5. Jackson with the drive. Foul on Riverside. That pushes Jackson down to his knees. Ball will be out to Shenango. Knocked away by Riverside. Caleb will take it out on the side. Into Rance. Rance to Williams. Over to Rance. Rance kicks it back to Williams, over to Jackson. Jackson with the corner. As that three-pointer gets the Cats back up by 8. Drive through the center of the key and kick back to Riverside. Knocked away by Rance. And causing the big guys enough trouble that they're having Bucks penetrating Riverside. They go for a 3-point shot around the rim. And that a different type of situation as Williams had the inside position and called for the hold.
Into the walkout line, number 25.
Adamo comes in to shore up the middle. Shot goes over Rance, and that's good. Cats up by 6. Misses the banker, and that goes over the Riverside. Ball at the Riverside as they try to take it down. They trail by 6. 2:56. Foul call. Take it in for Rance. You've got Pagan, Williams, Jackson, Adamo, and Caleb. Caleb comes up with the steal. Down court to Jackson, back to Caleb. Caleb gets it to Jackson in the corner. And yeah, gets us up by 9 again as the Cats able to draw that lead back up. Jackson, General Jackson with the shots from the corner. And a little Academy Award going on by Riverside as the Cats defense, they're calling a foul. I believe it's going to be on Pagan. They're going to call him for a reach. Yeah, they do. General Jackson hitting the 3-pointers from the corner and springing the Cats up by 9. Foul here, no shoot 2. Front of the rim rolls around and in. The last time he hit the front of the rim, it didn't fall like that. So now, here comes the second shot. Cats still lead by 8. Second shot, front of the rim, no good. Williams comes down with the rebound. Quickly across the timeline over to Tegan. Tegan fires from the left side. Doesn't happen. And Riverside down on defense. Tegan with a quick release. Almost able to pull it in. Williams keeping pace. Fires it back, but Jackson is right there to supply the defense. Out pumps Adamo and Caleb with the steal. Ball goes into the post. Adamo standing his ground. He's going to be called for a foul as he gave a little shove back there on that play. Riverside will shoot 2 with 91 seconds, a minute 31 on the clock. 52-42. Arrow pointing to Riverside. Shot goes in. 9-point lead. Riverside in the bonus as the Cats have 5 fouls. Off, and Caleb gets the rebound. Pagan with the drive to Adamo. Knocking it down. 54-43. Cats go back up by 11. Shot off, layup follows. Cut to 9. Minute left in the third. Ball over to Adamo. Adamo to Jackson. Jackson. Stonewall Jackson hitting the threes and keeping the Cats up. They're up by 12. We'll be right back.
Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Because you deserve more. It's 4-Star Pizza. We deliver too.
You need a tire.
I'd like an oil change.
No, you need a tire. We do more than just tires if you need a tire.
And Riverside will have the ball out. Jackson Webster firing the 3 from the corner. And that's 3 threes in a row for him. It's 2 out of 4. 2-3 defense by the Cats. Knock it away. Jump shot from the corner. Adamo brings it down. 33 seconds. Caleb brings it down. Goes to Williams. Adamo in the post. And Adamo standing his ground at the post. Better watch that 3-second ball over to Caleb. Back to shoveled from Kagan to Caleb. And Caleb gets Caleb Pafano getting it done. Will take the strike. Will be right back.
It's a very personal and emotional decision.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
One choice for all your pharmacy needs. Whether it's prescriptions, supplements, wheelchair rentals, and so much more. Eastside Pharmacy, with that local touch, cares about you. They even have greeting cards for that get well wish, Band-Aids, and all kind of supplies. Eastside Pharmacy, 708 East Washington Street in Newcastle. Call 734-658-4557.
Your first choice for any and all occasions.
Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, featuring
Wilmington
Middle
Road,
Eastern, Italian,
Township,
and American
Newcastle.
cuisine.
Ball going out to Riverside. Cats with a 14-point lead. Extended 2-3. They collapse on the post and fire off. That's going to go to Riverside. Cats 2-3 it from the outside and back out beyond the post. Into the post, reverse pivot. Jackson knocks it away. And foul will be on Williams. That was a tough call. He tried to shuffle it off to Jackson Webster. Webster not seeing the ball as it came off. And Williams picking up the foul. First shot's a miss, so that's pays dividends, although Williams has 3 fouls. His speed and ball handling has really been a plus. Big John Adamo takes in the rebound. Kagan gets it back to Webster, back to McConnell. McConnell goes to Adamo, back over to Kagan. Double dribble call. Cats up by 14. 7:17 left in the game. Ball between the circles. Pressure as Williams stopping the drive. Barreling the ball on the hip again. I talked about as they don't call walking on that. Usually it was. Over to Caleb. Caleb to Jackson. Jackson takes it down, gets it to Williams. Pass inside, stolen. Knocked away, that'll be Shenango ball. They were able to knock it off. Riverside player. Rance in for Williams. Williams got some quality minutes there to give Rance a well-needed rest. 6:30 in the contest. Cats up by 12. Big John Adamo comes out for a pick, kicks it to Jackson. That hits that again. General Jackson not taking anything, as that is 5 out of 6 on the three-pointers. Jackson down, works it over to Tagan. Tagan gets it back over to Adamo. They can't convert, foul called, and Riverside will go to the line. 15-point lead for the Cats. Back of the rim, no good. 5:52. Tagan drifted back into the corner. I don't think anybody knows he's there. They're waiting people to get it up. Caleb gets it out. Tagan in the corner. There he goes with the drive. And on that, the blocker, Riverside able to come up with the ball. Ball thrown high overhead to 15-point lead for the 14-point lead for the Cats. Excuse me. That forces Riverside to the line. On the inside, that was a shot is good. Penetration over to Tagan. Tagan gets the three. Timeout. We'll take this timeout.
Trusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
For Pizzeria Bar and Grill Newcastle for your favorite Italian and American antipasti and entrees. You'll enjoy the beer and wine menu as well. For Pizzeria Bar and Grill, 2409 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. For bargrill.com, 724-658-3380.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility.
And here we are, 5:22. Cats extending that lead to 17. Riverside running the baseline. Pass into the corner. Caleb there. Jackson goes to help. Tagan defending the right flank and comes across. 3-point shot. And he was deep on and down quickly. Gets it back to Tagan. Tagan fires point blank range. Caleb gets the rebound. Back out to Rance. Tagan setting up on the right side. And believe you me, they're on to Tagan and Jackson. As turnover by Shenango. And Nick will bring it down quickly. Gets it back to McConnell. McConnell looks for Rance. Rance penetrates down and layup doesn't get there. 54-45, 11-point lead. Kagan picks up the ball. Kagan gets it to Rance. Rance missing the layup. And Kagan gets it back to Nick. Nick gets it to Cats go up by 13. Almost a walk there. 3:35. Penetration inside. And ball crosses the timeline. It goes right side to Nick. Nick gets it over to Kagan. Kagan backs up to the volleyball line. And now back just beneath the circle. Kagan goes down into the corner over to Rance. Rance gets fouled. That will be the first foul of this period. Nick takes a break. Rance takes a break. Williams in. Jackson, Budai, Kagan, and McConnell. Foul on Riverside. That's their second. Cats will have it out of bounds. 2:57. Back to McConnell. McConnell gets it down low. Short jumper is missed. Cats have missed so many of those short jumpers, it's unbelievable. They'd be in the 70s right now, easily. Bounce pass, John Lay, McConnell with the rebound. Goes back and saves it to Kagan. Kagan, clothesline, and nowhere to go. As couldn't even get foul on number 11. They literally grabbed Kagan's shirt. Almost took it off of him. And Kagan spins, bounce pass, and Budai foul. And I can tell you, the Cats are coming of age. More and more as this young team plays older competition. They're starting to feel those pushes and the foul. That is good. 68-56, 12-point lead. Jackson takes a seat. In comes Adamo. Budai unable to connect on the second shot. 68-56. Foul call. And they call a foul on Kagan, which is his second. Ball into Riverside. Riverside working the perimeter, three-point shot. Rebound Williams. Williams takes it down, gets it to Budai. Budai back to Kagan. Foul call. 5 seconds called as Kagan took a few shots to the head. Minute 49. And we've seen this pretty much this season. I don't personally favor the defensive contact that's being allowed to go on right now. Still by Caleb. Caleb gets it back to Budai. Budai gets it to Williams. And Williams throws it off a Riverside player, a minute 26. Grant and Jackson back in for Budai and Williams. Grant's Budai, Caleb takes it out, and Jackson in it. And kick comes up, and they foul Kagan. Kagan Russo will go to We'll be right back.
Room.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923 with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
Los Amigos! Make sure to check out Los Amigos.
Today's program.
16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
50. Newcastle's community television station.
To the line, he'll shoot 2. First shot is good. Cats up by 13. Second shot, round the rib, no good. Adamo gives chase, but unable to come up with it. Defense outside. Stolen by Rance. And foul call. On this senior night, Cats look like they're coming away with a win. Emmerich will shoot 2, 69-56. Can't say enough about Jackson's weapon. 5 for 6 on the 3-pointers down that stretch. And then Kagan adding 2 and taking a beating and keeping on ticking. Off the rim, no good. Rance with the rebound. And timeout. So we'll take this timeout.
Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, with 2 locations, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Or Pizzeria Bar and Grill, Newcastle, for your favorite Italian and American antipasti and entrees. You'll enjoy the beer and wine menu as well. For Pizzeria Bar and Grill, 2409 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. For bargrill.com, 724-658-3380.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Ball go get to the Cats, and Greenwood goes out and gets Hagan now, moving across between the lines. Jump ball called. That's going to be Shenango's ball. Reamer goes out. They pulled his shirt again. 3-point shot by Reamer. Doesn't get there. 35 seconds. Cats with a 14-point lead. Ball goes out of bounds. That'll be out to Riverside. Ball into Riverside. 3-point shot doesn't get there. And that is Jackson Webster. As we count down the last seconds. Tomorrow, girls basketball, And that's going to do it. Cats win 70-56. Thanks for joining us for high school basketball on NCTV45. Tomorrow, girls action. NCTV45.
Congratulations for the team from being well played. Thanks for coming and